Well, good day, Tiff. How's she going today? So, cleaning up some more junk, and got a trailer load of scrap metal to take to the scrap metal place. Starting to snow. That's great. Love that. But anyways, just have a little briefy look here at our scrap metal pile. Yeah, some old junk, old barbecue. Ain't no good no more to nobody except the scrap metal guy. A couple of things out of the shop, a few things I'm not going to need anymore, what the heck, eh? And the old antenna that I've been sort of saving until I got a horde ready to go, and we got a horde ready to go, so it's a good thing I don't have to go too far because I don't want to strap any of this down. That's more better. And what else we got up here? Those old tanks. The old tank we smashed up, the other one's of course back there. And just some miscellaneous crap. We're gonna see if Dilly wants to go out to the scrap metal place, and we'll head her out. So, another thing to add to the pile. I was not supposed to do that. Stupid thing, she just rotted. Oh well, that and yeah, those are really bad now. So, oh man, this thing is just completely just falling apart all of a sudden. Like, there is so many things that are going wrong now. Let's list it here. We got the door thing, that just happened yesterday. We got the hinges, which has been going for a while. They're screwed. I do have some, I just haven't put them in yet. Which I don't know if I'm going to now. I'm smelling like antifreeze smell kind of coming through the vents, so I think the heater exchanger is probably leaking. I got lots of spots on my camera. Well, a little better, not much though. I do apologize, it's just mostly the light. You know, the light catches a little flecks in the little dewy there. Okay, so yes, we got door thing here, hinge pins, smelling this stuff coming through. Figure it's got a small leak in the somewhere there. I found out what the clunk is when you're driving. Actually, almost here now. I got underneath. I got my wife to do this today, feeling all the joints, tie rod ends, all that stuff. And unfortunately, I could feel the knocking and the mess down in the steering rack. Yeah. So that's just about ready to explode. Oh my goodness, like really? What else was there? There was something else. Oof. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh yeah, and the drive shafty, whiny something noise, bearing sound in the back. So, holy crap. She's all falling apart all at once. I got something on my hat too. Been working like crazy today. An little burdock thingy. Holy cow. So I think maybe today might be the last day we're gonna be driving this old Sierra. I don't really know yet. I really don't want to go too far with that steering knocking like that now that I know kind of what it is. I mean, that could fall apart and then your wheels go and that would be bad. That would be bad. So yeah, we're just gonna be definitely staying more locally with this old girl, that's for sure. 373,647K. Now I could fix all that stuff, but it's not. It's gone to the point. Oh yeah, and the rocker things are screwed too. Well, that's a classic with these. It's not worth me fixing it to keep her going. Like, you know, I'd have to spend probably, well, I got the pins. I did actually, stupid enough, order the handle from Rock Auto. It was only like 17 bucks plus like $10-15 shipping. So I'm like, well, what the heck, eh? But after watching the video of how to replace just the door handle, holy friggin' crap. I don't even know if I want to bother trying that. I might just have to deal with the way I've been using her here the last few days. Holy cow, you got to take this off, and there's a couple of clips under here. You got to push the metal clips, that comes off. There's a screw here, down in here, There's a one apparently under here, and then this whole thing will lift up and off. Okay, that's the easy part. And then you undo the couple of little wires for here. There's 3 wire harnesses on here, one for the speaker. Then you can take this whole panel piece off. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now, in behind there is like the metal parts of the door and the dewey for the door thing. Now, what you got to do is, when you got it up, there's a couple of holes that are cut here that you undo the what do they call it? The window, power window retaining bar or something. There's one here roughly, and then about one here roughly. You undo them, and I guess they clamp sort of on the bottom of the window. So you tape this. The guy had her taped over the thing and onto the window so it would hold it up. Then he puts the thing down, and then there was another thing in here too, another retaining something, I guess, so it doesn't go down too far. And so basically then he puts all that down, takes this other little piece out, and then he slid the glass down kind of thing, and then sort of up out of the way so you can get into 3 bolts that are like in here. It's a freaking nightmare. So I'm like, why couldn't they just have made it when the window's up, you just take the 3 bolts out, take the thing off, but then you want to and don't have to unhook any of this crap or any of this garbage. But I guess that window carriage thing or something goes up with her. I don't know. It's so stupid. But anyways, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. But I mean, the steering rack, oh god, that's probably $700-800. Maybe not that much, depends where you get it from. But holy frig. And then you got to fight all that because they're gonna be rusted on there like you wouldn't believe. I know there's a couple of great big bolts that bolt right to the frame that hold the bottom of that thing, and then it's like a hydraulic cylinder basically, right? 2 lines that I'd have to fight getting in and off. The fittings are probably screwed and rusted right on, and oh man, so it's like, no, I think that's it. Now, I put in an email today to a dealership in town. I haven't heard back yet. There was one there I was kind of looking at for a little while now, but it's a little expensive. But I don't know, maybe they'll bend down and bend over for me or something. But holy cow! I'll tell you, so it's not one thing, it's 10, and then the car's been frickin' acting up too now, and it's like, oh my goodness! I mean, like, that's a 2005, yeah, okay, next year to be 10 years old, okay, well, yeah, that's getting a little bit older, but holy really, like, wow. What happened with that? Well, this happened once before, when we drove it out east to one time to see my sister. That was all fine, we got there, good enough. It was the time we went to my niece's wedding when we were going out there. So then we drove from my sister's place way up to basically the shore. And then if you looked across the water would be Prince Edward Island. So you can get that idea. So we drove up there and we're getting there, and something smells hot. This is in the car about 3 years ago now maybe. And I'm like, what the heck? So I sniffed her down, narrowed it down to over on the far side, on the passenger side there. There's a little panel in there, and there's a little thing for, it's one of those little metal resetting breaker thingies. And, I touched it, and it was like freaking just burning red hot. I'm like, what the heck? So I pulled it out, thinking something's not right here, what the heck? So it ends up being breaker for all your seat movements and stuff, and you're up and down, and it doesn't do the recline, but it does, forwards, backwards, up and down, and it tilts this way and this way. So I pulled it out, and I'm like, oh, that's great. And I think I was driving it last, so the seat was unset for me, because you can't adjust it and you got no power, which is really stupid. They should have like a manually override-y kind of thing where you could just, do that, right? But holy crap, nope. So of course, I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I got real no tools with me. I think I had a multimeter, and that was about it. I can't really remember. It doesn't really matter anyways. But yeah, so I'm like, what the frig? Like, holy crap, this is... So we drove back to my sister's, finished our vacation, then we drove it all the way home. I had to drive all the way home. Normally the wife and I would take turns, but the seat wouldn't go up for her, so we're like screwed. So I'm like, holy crap, this really sucks. So I got home and did some testing and didn't really find anything. I looked at as much as the wiring under the seat that I could. But with me, I like to have her right down to the floor and then right back pretty much, and there's only about this much room to get under there to look at anything. So I don't know, there was nothing under there. Everything was good. Everything was still taped up. I don't know. And so I put the fuse thing back in, and then still nothing worked. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, oh man, this is really annoying. So I ended up, what I had done, and it sat like that for, oh, I don't know, a month or so, because I've put the prong thing in the wrong set of holes. There's a whole whack of them there, you know, they're not labeled. So it's like, you got to make sure you get the 2 in the right 2, and then away you go. Well, I never got the 2 in the right 2, I guess, so I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on with it. So it was just driving me nuts. So eventually, I worked on it again when I had a little more time, and found the right prongs, got them in, the seats worked good. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the heck was going on there then. So something was weird. So it's almost like the switch was stuck on, like working real hard and it's not doing nothing, you know, and it just kept melting the freaking circuits there. So the other day there, a week or so ago, I guess now, the wife was driving and she says, the seats aren't working again. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, really? So I went and looked at the fuse thing again, and it's just burned red hot again. Like, touch it, it's like burns your fingers, it's so friggin' hot. Oh man, so I'm like, what the frig? So I just yanked the stupid thing out of there, and then haven't really done much with it since, let the thing cool down. And I thought, I looked at the seats and everything, I can't tell if it's something screwed up on the switch or something. So plugged that little metal fuse back in. I'm like, what the frig? Holy crap! And it actually up in the or under the hood, there's those little square, about this long, little square guys, and it had fried a 50 amp fuse. So I'm like, holy crap! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So I'm like, holy crap! I don't know. So I just yanked the metal thing out again. Went and I had to go get a. Stupid thing is, Canadian Tire over here sells those little square, look, perfectly little square guy, about this tall, and they jam way down in. They sell the 20, the 30, the 40, and a 60, not a 50. See what I meant there? Not a 50. So I'm like, holy friggin' crap, really? So I had to buy a whole friggin' kit of these things to get 150 and 2 20s, 2 40s, and 2 60s, but only 150 in the package. I'm like, really? And that was like $49 for these frickin' fuses. I only needed the one. I'm like, that is so stupid. So, of course, then with that fuse blown, there's a lot of other things that don't work. The door doesn't work. The, like the door locks, you know, stuff like that. I think the windows weren't working. The trunk wouldn't pop. A lot of stuff is tied into that 50 amp fuse. So freaking pissed me off. I'm like, holy crap, like these freaking cars, what the heck? Whatever happened to a good car? You know, like a car that ran, you never had to worry about it, and you drove on. Maybe that's what they call a Toyota. I have no idea, but holy crap. I'm getting all flustered here now, so I better stop thinking about that. Oh boy, but anyways, what time we got here? 3:18, oh, Dilly be home soon. 318's a good CC too, or cubic inch. Chrysler power. But anyhow, I don't think there was really anything else today. I've just been kind of doing some work around the house, did a little bit of painting, you know, the door frames and stuff, did a bit of painting. I think that was about it. Loaded the scrap metal. Did anybody watch The Walking Dead? Holy cow, that was a little bit of a shocker last night, wasn't it? Wowee, that was insane. Another one bites the dust, I guess you'd say. Not the kind of way you were expecting either, but anyways, yeah, so we'll guess wait till Dilly gets home here, and then he'll probably him and haw and you don't want to go and stuff, but I'll get the camera and he'll be alright. And he won't want to whine or wail about it. So anyways, we'll wait till he gets home. Should be pretty soon actually, 3:19 now. And we'll head her out to the scrap metal slowly, hopefully, but surely. I hope this old girl's gonna make her. So I'm really anxious to hear back from the dealership guys. I think I've had you there in a video or two. We stopped and just, the cars were out, trucks were out this side and stuff. But Jesus, man, it looks like I'm gonna have to be replacing this for sure, and probably in the next year or so, that friggin' car too. Like, I put a lot into that car too, you know. Like, if you guys have seen her, it's all on my channel, you know. Brakes, frickin' A couple of drive shaft replacements. Bearings all around. Is that bearings? Brakes, I think, like 3 times. Water pump. Water pump was replaced on that. Thermostat was replaced on that. That was a freaking nightmare, that was. Holy crap. Oh, man. Oh, kids. But anyways, funny enough, that's supposed to be a Buick Allure. I got a buddy that stopped here one day, talked to me. He goes around to all their auto parts places and trains them on their computers and stuff. Frickin' guy puts on miles you wouldn't believe, driving everywhere. And he looked up the serial number off that car, or the VIN number, and he's like, that's not an Allure, that's a LaCrosse. I'm like, well, that's why half the crap won't fit on it. That's right, too. We had to do a radiator and a fan on that, too, because the frickin' fan exploded and sent shards right through the radiator. Luckily, it didn't take the condenser out, too, for the air conditioner, because that would have sucked. So that car's had a fair bit of work on her, too, you know, and yeah, just other probably stupid little things, too, but fixed a few little rust spots on the quarter panels and on the bottoms of the doors and stuff. But anyways, here comes Dilly. We'll see if he wants to go, and we'll head her up to scrap metal. Sorry for the big rant, but that's what we do when we're sitting here waiting. Anyways, better than playing a video game, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Oh. Holy Dill, what'd you do? You brought the snow home with you. Holy crap. What the heck's going on out here? I wasn't doing this at home. There's a big grimy looking cloud there, that'd be why. So we're just taking our time. Speed limit 60, I'm doing 50. Look at that. Holy cow. Nobody behind me yet, but looks like they're rolling up pretty quick. This is like a 90 zone along here for most. This is a pretty dangerous stretch of road here, but anyways. So we got a couple of side roads to cross, and then one big turn, and then another big turn, and we'll be there. Get her off and then head her home. So I don't think there's going to be much else happening today other than that. I got some, probably some more painting I got to do once I get home, if I can get into that area. And that'll be her. I won't film painting because that's like, you know, like watching paint dry. It was kind of boring. So I also had to get up in the attic today, which I don't normally do in the attic of the house there. I was going to bring these up too, but I get up there, there isn't much more room, so I thought, no, not gonna do her like that. So plus no lights up there, so it'd be kind of useless. You wouldn't be able to see hardly anything. But basically, there was an issue with our vent for the range top stovetop vent, electric vent thing. It wasn't set up quite right up top there. And what was happening was it was kind of going up the pipe a little bit, and it was kind of on a, I don't know, like a 20-degree angle maybe, and it was tied onto the rafters. So what that was doing, and oh yeah, and it was actually leaking. It was leaking into the house, so the stuff was condensating, leaking into the house, because there was a joint there that wasn't done right, and needed a little bit of TLC. So we got some of that aluminumized tape and taped her up and kind of rerouted her a little bit, and hopefully she works good now. If it still doesn't work good, I'm gonna have to put a proper vent right up out the roof, I guess, with I don't know exactly how they do it. One of those pipes, I guess, that comes up and then they turn and it looks like a candy cane kind of thing, maybe something sort of like that. Would probably work, just you have to keep the rain from coming in and stuff. Yeah, so anyways, we got a little bit to go yet here, and then we'll make our big grimy greasy turn, and we'll be there at the old greasy grimy garbage place. Alrighty, we have made her. We gotta get on the scales here. Looks like there's somebody on her right now, so we're gonna have to wait a minute or two. Whoa, truck. Whoa, truck, hold on to her. Okay, so this is called, well, I don't know what it's, GFL, whatever now. They seem to be like really nationwide-ish. Oh my goodness, there's trucks coming up behind them too. We might be here a few minutes unless they're nice to let me go. But if not, then we'll have to wait a few minutes. Now, normally the scrap metal goes over here, but I usually am told to take it up to the bin stir up there, so I don't know what's going to happen today, but we shall see once we get in here. All right, we made her. They run everything here with no flat tires. I just hope I don't get one. I only got 4. Look at that machine, eh? For scooping garbage. Great big, thick rubber tires. I don't know how long they last, but I guess a little while. Oh, any good computers, Dilly? Oh, there's 1. There's 2. Oh, 3.
Can we take them?
We could swipe some hard drives out of them. They don't kind of... Oh, there's a whole stack of them back there. Holy crap. They kind of sort of don't really like you doing that, though.
We can just hide them under here.
Yeah, they kind of sort of don't like you taking stuff, I guess. And out here, it's not like some of the places I know where, you know, you can take this crap and then load up other crap that you might like and carry on with her. They don't seem to like that, so... okay, so I got to get situated here. And we'll get unloaded. So this is really going to suck because I forgot to bring my coat. Okay, we're unloaded. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but apparently everybody had to come up here exactly where I'm parked. Holy friggin' crap. And everybody's like intermingling in between each other and like screwing everybody up. Like, get the frick out of here. So there's no stop and look for computers. I have no idea what this person's doing, but holy crap. I want to look at computers there, but I'm just getting the frick out of here. Man. I don't know. Let's... What the heck's going on here? This is nasty. Man, I don't know where the heck that guy's... What the frick is going on here? Holy crap. Get me the frick out of this joint today. Jumping. Holy jumping. Well, I'll wait here for my green. Looks like I got the next one. Sweet. We'll get reweighed and paid and get the heck out of this joint. Holy man, I don't know what the heck. There wasn't anybody behind me when I came in. And all of a sudden the guy rolls up in the big machine. Well, there's another bin there too, you know, you kind of blocked up the whole place. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm like, dude, holy frig, I got a 10-foot trailer on and a 28-foot freaking truck here, and like, holy crap, like, chill out. And he's like, yeah, you kind of blocked her all up. I'm like, well, what do you expect me to do? He wasn't really freaking on me, but he's like, you know, in his nice warm cab, he didn't care. But it's like, holy cow, I'm the one unloading all this crap, you're not helping me, so the heck with you, you can wait. So yeah, anyway, so this guy's done, and we will be good. We'll see how much green we get. Probably not really a whole lot. Well, okay, here we go. How we do. I didn't even look at the weight when we come in. I don't think this scale's like super crazily accurate. It's probably like every 20 pounds increments or something. Anyways, I'll head her in. All right, off the scales we go. We didn't actually do too bad. Kind of a lot better than I kind of thought I might have done. Come on, bud, I'm waiting for you, man. Are you going, or are you... What the frick are you doing, bud? Holy crap, really? I'll just go over here then. I usually pull over there by those 2 rocks. Study the paperwork, but we'll study over here, heck with them. So we actually did not super too bad. Okay, so we had 992.8 pounds of shred, mixed low grade, of the lowest they can possibly give you. Holy cow, they only pay you 8 cents a pound. That's freaking terrible. That's not even worth my gas money, but anyways, here's what we got. $75.40 for that load of crap. It's 8 cents a pound. Iron Man, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? Oh well, it's the way she works. I just had to get rid of her. And we had 450 kilograms. Scale in, scale out, 450 kilograms. Yeah, it's zeroed off, that's for sure. So we probably got screwed up about 20 pounds there. So yeah, 992 pounds. Almost 1,000 pounds of scrap. Holy crap, there's enough snow here, almost need to plow. Well, not quite. Holy plow.
Might be in the morning.
You never know. I don't think it was supposed to snow tonight. This was just a little... Just to say, yeah, I'm coming. Winter's here. But anyways, we made her home. Nothing exploded on us. And holy cow, I couldn't believe her. But I think we might have actually made her home. Park the old rig here and go in and check my email, see if I got any email from the guy uptown. I don't know, I didn't hear my phone go off, but sometimes it doesn't, and yeah, sometimes it'll throw stuff right to spam if it thinks it's spammy. So anyways, we'll go check, and I don't know whether I'll bother calling today or not, but I'll give him a couple of days. He says, oh, it says on the website, we'll get back to you as soon and shortly as we can. Oh, well, still haven't heard. And that was like 1 o'clock, so. Anyways, got her back her in, and we'll call her a day, I guess. Well, in case you've ever wondered how that gets parked, that's how that gets parked. Just something just like that. Okay, while we're down here, oh, cold air. Have a look at our box. Oh, that actually come out really nice. It's nice and really silky, softy, smooth and stuff. Oh, perfect. I think she'll be happy with that. Nice and smooth, and oh yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. That still works good, hopefully. Oh, I won't be able to tell until, you know, whatever, but, oh, I scratched it already. But, yeah, I'm going to let her sit a couple more days, I think, till we, it should be fine now to mount it, but I just want to let her harden up just a little bit more before I go and go crazy mounting her and stuff, drilling holes and then mounting her up. So, but, yeah, she looks good. I think she should be happy with that. She didn't fall off the hook all weekend there, so that's good. And, oh, it's so silky. That stuff was really good. Worked really nice though. The old hammered finish, trim clad. Shake her up good. And then you get this nice textury, metally kind of look, kind of like, sort of like this. It's kind of like textured, hammered kind of look. Sort of the same thing, yeah. Pretty slick looking actually. I like it. Have a look closely here. Pretty cool. Nice and thick gloss in it too, so it's really nice and smooth. Sweet, I like it. Might have to do some more projects with that kind of stuff. I don't know. But anywho, I'm gonna head her home. I guess that's it for today. It was funny there when I was pulling into the scrap metal placer and getting weighed when we went in. I says to her, I got a couple of tanks. They're all water tanks. She just went. It was the older lady sitting there. You could hear and to the other guy, I guess one of the yard guys. And they're back and forth, and I said, it's okay, I cut them open. And then they all look over, oh, that's okay then. They do not like tanks of any sort there, anything that could be a potential explosion, right? So I guess that sort of makes sense. I wouldn't kind of want that either, but the one guy told me the one time, if you got a tank, you want to bring it in, just cut a hole in it, or cut her open, or cut her apart, and then we know it's safe. You've taken the risk out of it, kind of thing, right? And the risk blowing yourself up cutting it open. So I'm like, yep, no problem, I got the tools for that. I'll hack anything open pretty much, up to 3/4 inch anyways. Plasma cutter and torch or whatever, but anyways, hands are freezing. I'm heading inside. I got some paint to do. As you can see, I got, you know, some on me and stuff, so I got somewhere here, I got right into her, right there, right into her. I just painted it too, and then turned right to the other side. I'm like, ah, crap, right into her. But anyways, oh dear, what can you do? So we'll catch you in a day or so, tomorrow I guess, whatever. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, probably not a whole lot. We're just kind of working on the house doing some stuff that's been needing done for a little while, right? So, but anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow.